Hey everyone, welcome back to Soft Wash Evolution. In this video, I'm going to show you how to soft wash a house with wood siding. Now, a few weeks ago, I posted a video about how not to use bleach on a house that has stained cedar siding. The video got about 10,000 views right away. I had a ton of questions on there, how to clean, this siding versus that. So I'm going to do another house. It's one of my return customers. This is cedar shake siding, but it's painted. There's a big difference. I'm going to soft wash this one with SH and show you how to clean it up. So stay tuned, pay attention to the differences between stained and painted houses, and always test your chemical on the surface first. But I'm going to show you this one. It's a pretty quick video. I'm only going to do the north side of it, but the results are almost instant. So just pay attention to how I do it, and always test the spot first. Stay tuned. All right, still rolling. So we're going to soft wash the north side of this house. All that black stuff you see is algae and mold. It's actually between the cedar shake, the wood, and the paint. So if you go at this with a pressure washer, you'll blast that paint right off. You'll destroy it, the customer will have to repaint it, or you'll be paying for it. So what you want to do is kill that algae that's underneath the paint without damaging the paint. Downstreaming, this is about a 1.25% SH with some surfactant mixed in. You don't want to go much hotter than that. And if this were full sun, I would wet everything first, but this is the north side, so we're shaded. What I'm going to do, apply from the bottom up, all these shakes. Within a few minutes, you're going to see all that dark discoloration start to melt right out of there. I do this house, I think, every other year, so this only took, 2 years for it to grow like this. In fact, you can already see it within a few seconds starting to react. And again, it's just downstreaming, so this isn't any more than 1.25. I already did the rest of the house. I saved this north side for last for the video, for the most dramatic effect. Obviously the gutter's real messed up there, something going on with it. Customers having all kinds of repair work done. The kitchen guys are here, renovations going on. I saw some cabinet workers and electricians. They're all parked behind me. When I go to leave, I'm gonna have to chase them down. But if you watch my other video, the one where I show you how to wash a cedar siding that's been stained, how you don't use SH, you don't want to bleach that. Because stain is different than paint. Stain soaks into the wood, they usually put a sealer over it, like a poly or something like that. But you don't want to put SH directly on wood. Paint is different. This is paint. The paint is providing a barrier between the wood and what's outside, which is what chemical I'm applying. Again, this is very mild. I'm going to rinse it right off, which is how you want to do this with cedar. Stain and paint are different. And always test it on a spot first. Go find a small corner with your mix, get it wet first, and then apply your mix. Wait a few minutes, rinse it off, see how it reacted. Did the paint bubble or start to splinter? Because if it did, and you had a bad reaction, that paint does not like the chemical, you're going to have to find another way. There are other things you can use. You can go very mild and just use a mild detergent like a Simple Green or one of those other brands. Usually they use acids as their cleaner, so they would use, you start with like a vinegar, lemon juice, citrus type cleaners. They kill algae and things like that, but they're not as strong. So you'll be using a lot more of it. Also, how are you going to apply it? You can put it through a soft wash pump. You can downstream it, but now you're diluting it. So that's only a few minutes right there. Check the time. It's been a couple. And this is already ready to rinse. So I'm looking over it. I don't see any spots. I did hit that gable on the far right when I was doing the back porch area. So you can see that reaction is taking over. I turn my injector off, my bypass, and I'm ready to rinse. Use what's left in the line, kind of go around these edges here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Keep those windows wet, even though it's the north side. Good habit to always do. The brick's in really good shape, doesn't have anything growing on it yet. And I'm all ready to water. So I'll turn this nozzle a little more narrow. Just start rinsing from the top down. You don't want to blast water underneath those shakes, but you do want to get every bit of surfactant and mix off of them. If you watch my other video I put out, surfactant, if you can see it on here, I know it's kind of tough on the video, but in real life, surfactant shows you where you need to rinse. Some people don't like it because they're, well, the bubbles take forever to rinse off. You got to keep rinsing and keep rinsing. Well, yeah, you should. You should always rinse and then rinse some more. And when you're done rinsing, do it again. Good habit to get into. So I'll keep going with this. See how great that paint is looking now. It's a good sell tactic for customers who have cedar sided house, whether it's plank or shake. This is cedar shake. The small pieces all nailed together. Kind of look like shingles, but they are shakes. You can have vertical or horizontal cedar siding, still in plank form. Same thing. If it's painted, do a test spot with your SH mix. See how it reacts. If it cleans it well, you go ahead and use it. A lot of customers will think once they start getting that discoloration on their siding, the sun's reaching out to me over here. If they start seeing that discoloration, the first thing most people will see, homeowners will say, oh, I got to get my house repainted. I know a lot of people around here do it. It seems like every time I get a new customer that has cedar siding painted and I can clean it for them, they always say, wow, we've had the house painted every few years. I didn't know you could just clean it like that. So, I mean, this house, probably an $800 house wash. I did this back wraparound porch right here too. And this is pretty big. This place is, I think it's just over 3,000 square feet. Good size. Big back porch area and backyard back there. I cleaned up the patio and the fire pit area for them. So for, $800, I'm going to clean all this siding and make it look perfect for them, as opposed to having the whole thing painted, which I'm sure costs a lot more than that. A lot of people just don't know. So you can soft wash it, clean it, have it looking good as new. And there you have it. Clean, painted cedar siding. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe.